Oh baby! Welcome to Brontosaur Gaming. Bringing some more Heroes of the Storm action here at Game Night with Illuminate. So we're going to jump into our game. We're going to be playing in Battlefield of Eternity. Awesome stuff going on here. I think we got a rematch of our first match. If you watched it, go. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. Really awesome game. Kick-ass engagements there. A lot of good maneuvering on both sides. And a lot of just fun overall. Let's go ahead and lower our music. Alright, so it looks like we're going to go ahead and have the screen freeze for a second, but while it's freezing, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can read out our team here. So we got Vala as Major Striker is Vala, Afropan is the Butcher, Net Baller is Lieutenant Morales, Darth Sidious is Sonya, and VMV is Johanna. So it looks like they're playing the same lineup there. Ooh, okay. Looks like I got the FPS counter on. I'm going to turn that off. Alright, let's see what's going on.
The battle begins in a hero has left the battle. Welcome back, mortal. 4,
3, 2, 1. Okay. Listen, guys, if you ever want to turn off your FPS counter, you just hit Control F. Boom, done. Alright, so we go ahead and have blue moving out. And I didn't get to introduce our red team. It's 27 as Nazeebo again. There's Nimble once again playing Nafuria. We do see that we're going to have some early aggression here from Sonya and the Butcher. Go ahead and try to chase down 27, but they're able to get away. But we do see a rotation from the mid to have a 3v3 fight. Vala just chilling here, so I'm not sure what's going on here. We do see that DMV is going to go ahead and still engage this 3v fight. Ono's playing as the Artanis there, as the Samurai Artanis, and blue quickly falling down there. Red team draws his blood. I thought someone died at the bottom, so I'm not sure what happened there. It looks like maybe Net Baller died to a creep, which doesn't count as first blood, possibly. Alright, so we go ahead and see that we're going to start with a 1-1 fight, the screen's gonna be pretty even for the most part. Alright, let's take a look. We got a little bit of lag there. Sorry about that. Need to alt tab for some screens. You see that Nazeebo going to drop down to Sunroll, not being able to do much there, but we are going to see some hits being dropped. Val is going to go ahead and walk in some circles there. Looks like Zulu going to be able to possibly. Oh, looks like Nebba is able to get away there, unfortunately, for Zulu. You see the first immortal spawning. So on this map, we have an immortal, two of them which are fighting, but not actually killing each other. Their hits don't actually do any damage. But what you end up having is that the opponents, both teams have to hit the opponent's, immortal, and whoever dies, the winner's immortal goes ahead and spawns as a boss that they get to use to push. Typically, defending is better. It's easier because, as you saw there, the red team has like extra hits that come out from her, so defending is usually easier, and you don't want to be caught when you're attacking. Easy. Oh man, really getting hit by the knight. So we do see a huge engagement here. We do see a blue team's Lieutenant Morales going down really quickly. Great engagements there by Zulu, helping down the healers. Fortunately, Nimble is still alive. We do see the retreats being dropped down by the red team, and we do see that Onus is not going to be able to get away here, unfortunately. He is zooming in, zooming out. DMV trying to do some damage, but Malfurion is keeping him healthy, keeping him barely alive there. But with them finding out the red immortal, we're going to see that's going to really work in their favor. We're probably going to see the Butcher going to go down. We're going to see, the Butcher gets away, oddly enough. And we do see, actually, Sonya going down. Zeratul going to go ahead and get away there. Alright, so looks like a quick turn of the tide there. And Blue's going to go ahead and do some damage up there against theirs. And we do see that Red's rotating down to attack the blue immortal. A lot of rotations going down here. Not really wanting to commit to defense, because defense is such a hard. The attack is such a hard position to hold against the defender here. Red is going to go ahead and move. DMV and Nebba are trying to hold it on their own against this 2v4 fight. Might be able to take down one. Nope, it looks like Nova's going to be able to get away there. And we do see that Nimble is really keeping his teammates healthy here. Nebala trying to make sure he keeps himself zoned out and outside of the reach of both that Zulu and the Wagon combo there. We do see that the red team is taking a lot of damage right now for their immortal, so it's looking like Blue's going to be able to take this first. I don't foresee them being able to stop that. We do see a rotation on Zulu to kind of help out, see if he can catch one off. Afro Panda going to get picked here by the stealth combo there. And looks like with that blink out, they're going to be healthy, but Blue does take the first immortal of the game. GG Blue. So it looks like it's going to move down, I believe. Yeah, it looks like it's going to move down by that, indicated by that little mark there. So we do have a pretty even game there. It looks like actually Red's taking a lot of these kills despite not being able to take the first engagement. So that's indicative of a really aggressive play style, but not really able to work and coordinate as a team to capture this objective. So Ono's going to go ahead and just really work down the health of this immortal here. You do see that Blue actually gets hero slain here, possibly by the red team. At the bottom, at that 5-on-2 engagement, no 5-on-1 engagement, doesn't look like she was going to be able to last long. Ono's thinking about maybe going into the shadows to do some damage with that blade rush. Gonna go ahead and try to soak some of the fist damage there. Ono's gonna go ahead and wisely back off. Doesn't want to keep his health too low. And so we do have some pretty good zoning coming off from Red here. We just took some pretty major losses by losing their gate and tower there. We do see that, again, even at the top, Blue has pushed up into the gate and tower. But with 27 and Enderwagon here, I foresee this being held. And we do have an engagement here. Zulu walking into the wrong neighborhood. And the Butcher going to go ahead and start the engagement. And is actually caught by the zombie wall, which is unfortunate because it looks like we were able to land a lot of burst damage there from both Enderwagon and Zebo, and Butcher being taken down by that huge burst damage. You see that Zulu's still going to go ahead and walk the shadows here at the top. With that zombie wall down, looks like they're not going to be able to really zone out the top. So Red's still really dominating with the kills here. Up 9 against kills against Blue's 2. So Blue's just not really getting these team fights coordinated very well. Well, it looks like we do have a 4-team engagement, possibly a 5th with the Butcher moving up while we have a Tannis sticking to the bottom. But we do see that Nebala going to go ahead and rotate and attend the pressing need of defending this tower. And Onos, interestingly, does not want to bother engaging that. Once again, the Butcher getting taken down. Poor guy. Alright, so let's try to get some of these frame rates healthy. Sorry about that. So we do see that the Immortals are doing some work here against the blue team, but I don't really think the blue team gonna really be able to do much damage to the red Immortal while most of red teams is attacking. So slightly futile there. So we do see an engagement here though. We do see first one blue going down, and after the first red team going down. Red being extremely unhealthy right now, nimble out of mana, so not going to be able to drop much damage. Much healing there. Net 27 in the same boat. We do see that Onos is going to try to distract as long as possible, keep them preoccupied. Again, defending, so they should be able to hold this, but again, the red team opting to, oddly enough, focus on the attack, which means they're not going to take advantage of this defender's, advantage. Onos left on his own, and it looks like they're going to be able to take it. So that was a very close victory. We're going to probably see it go top. Yeah, so it's going to go top. And we do see the quick rotation. Our teams here. Alright, so Afro Panda trying to do some work against Zulu there. Luckily for him, Zebo and Nimble are there to stop any tomfoolery there. Any real work being done. Alright, and we do see the Immortal going to go and start working on that gate, taking down fairly quickly, 2 swipes. We're going to go and see the top tower starting to take some damage here. Let's go look at our frame rate, because it's suffering a little bit. Something's taking us down. I wonder what's going on. Let's close a couple windows. Give me a second. Skype opened up somehow. Let's change this. Alright, let's see what that helps out. 1 frame per second, beautiful. Looks like I got disconnected. Servers ahead, probably enough. Alright, so it looks like we're getting some frames recovered here. Working with some older technology, unfortunately, here at the office. Not really able to bring my computer I usually work with. Alright, so, I don't know why the Skype really wants me to get the heck out of here. See ya. Okay. Alright, let's see if that helps the frames there. Alright, we're floating around 30-ish. So sorry about that. Sonya and Johanna going down for the blue team. Red just getting a good wipeout. So despite not having the immortal there, so it looks like Red's gonna go ahead and focus on this top camp here, which is probably a good decision. Blue goes ahead and takes care of the far left camp. And we do see that Red just really working on rolling together and fighting together, so it's really playing an advantage in these team fights, even though they're not working together as a team to take these objectives down. They're really that combo, Enderwig and Zulu combo is really just taking down a lot of those support units on the blue team. And just so you know, these are swapped, so hopefully it's not too confusing, but you can see like the deaths on the squishiest units are fairly high. Alright, so we got another mortal coming in about half a minute. Ono's going to go ahead and rotate down to the bottom here. And they're going to take out this creep before the mortal spawns. And it doesn't look like they're too interested in getting some positions ready, but maybe this is their moment, the chance to grab the first immortal of the game. Blue actually already in position, wisely taking some good positions to counter any weird plays there from their sneaky players. Oh no, it's jumping right into the, you see the DMV jumping right into the fray, but Artanis dropping that beam, so forcing DMV to keep moving. Blue team's hero actually going down there, surprisingly. And DMV left hanging dry there, while the rest of his team focuses on doing a lot of damage to the immortal, which is actually playing really well in their favor. They got more, like about 2/3 of the health down, while almost 75, even almost 80% of the health for the blue immortal is still there. So we do see that the blue team is getting hunted down hard though by this Zulu Enderwig combo. Darth Sidious not able really to get away here, unfortunately. But it does look like with a drop off, Nebal is going to heal up Darth Sidious and keep him healthy, keep him alive. But looks like they cloaked out, unfortunately, so they won't be able to take those two really low assassins. But Blue once again with this spectacular teamwork. Despite that, they lose their first, so it looks like Red is able to clean up with those great ganks early on. They were able to take a lot, but Blue taking advantage of this opportunity that they're really low on health to deal some damage. Nimble, unfortunately, their heavy support is, it looks like he gets away, so it looks like we're still at 5v5. Nimble's gonna be able to get away there. You guys see that Sonya's gonna try to hold off this immortal, and unfortunately this is gonna even it out for our teams here, putting them at 4-4 towers. Wisely, I think Red is gonna go and move in, try to do as much damage as possible, alongside the really powerful immortal here, focusing on C. We do have the Purifier Beam getting chasing down Sonya, keeping him away from the fight. Fortunately for them, it seems looks like Blue is just not able to keep up with the strength of having an immortal on their side. Afro Panda trying to see if he can grab whatever he can. DMV wisely retreating, but unfortunately Afro Panda gets caught by the zombie wall, by 27's zombie wall there. So Raider Strike and DMV are going to chill a little farther back until they can assess the situation better. But with a 2v4 fight here, it might not be able to save the tier 2 towers. But the fortress should be relatively safe. But it looks like with heavy hitters like Nazebo here and Zeratul, they'll probably be able to do quite a bit of damage. Alright, so we do see a rotation of our blue players going down to the bottom here. And trying to push back the lane so they're a little more even. Red keeping the onslaught of having the majority of the barbarians, and looks like Blue's going to do the same thing. Rotating down to the bottom. We'll see how Red responds. Red responds by actually taking the leftmost barbarians, interesting enough, while taking the rightmost. So again, Red still dominates. We do see the rotation after Blue grabs into the left side. Probably aware that they are there. Zulu puts down the stasis to buy time, but the stasis actually worked on the waypoint there. So with that, he didn't able to take that, unfortunately. Seems like that sucks. Sorry about that. Alright, so we do see a snipe here to hopefully take down the opposing teammates' healer, excuse me, Vala. We do see Ender Wiggins being targeted really hard, but Nimble dropping down the heavy support there. With the defender's advantage, looks like Blue is going to go ahead and still take this fight anyway, but with the heavy heals coming from Nebal, it doesn't look like the Purifier Beam's going to do too much damage to him. But whoa, with that heavy blade dash from our Zeratul here, or excuse me, our Tyrannus here, that's gonna be pretty healthy. Put down their healthy opponents a little bit lower. So we got a 4v4 fight. We do see that the blue team is suffering a little bit. Nebal doing his best to keep them healthy, but looks like Africana's gonna chase, dropping down his ult, which is gonna be really useful in taking down an opponent. But Onos just getting the clutch heals from Nimble. Wow, look at that. Nalfurion just keeping up the health so high for so long. It's really paying out. And Ender Wiggins in a chase. Garcidius is low. DMV is low. Nebal is out of mana, so he's not gonna be able to be too useful. And this means Red is gonna have an opportunity to just do a lot of damage here. You see the fountain has been grabbed by a couple of our blue players here, which is going to give him a chance to get back in here with Vala at full health. A lot of damage can be dealt. Surprisingly, I feel like not enough damage was dealt during that time. They had about a good solid 15-10 seconds there to deal some damage, and so now they're going to be able to easily chase away this red team who is now starting to lose that edge that they had earlier. Nimble starting to go low on health, which is really going to matter. It looks like Morales is down, Nova is down. We're back to a 4v4 fight. The beam being dropped down on Vala, which is going to force her to retreat. Would you see a heavy chase from Zulu? Is he going to be able to take it? No, it looks like the wall blocks the slow there. We do see the rotations coming in. Red taking the opportunity now to deal some damage. They're rotating into the bottom to continue to deal that. To the top to continue to deal damage to the Blues Immortal. At the same time, Sonya not too sure what he can do, so he's going to try to deal as much damage with 4 working at the top. There's going to be 3 working at the top and 1 working at the bottom. Now 4. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do much there. He might as well rotate into a spawn point there. So it looks like that's probably going to have to move up. Move down. Okay, so Red evening it up. 2 immortals, 2 objectives grabbed by each team, and this is probably going to be able to take that tower, that fortress over here, and possibly push them a little further. So blue team losing Vala right off the bat. At what cost though? It doesn't look like we're going to lose our Tyrannus here. It looks like Sonya trying his best to get away. DMV still is pretty healthy, not taking too much damage. We do have Nebal here now to drop down some heals, which is really going to matter here. So Onos taking that aggressive fight. Dropping Dark Sidious, another Purifier Beam to keep him zoned out here. We do have Lieutenant Morales being slain. We do have Nazio getting slain there. So bringing this fight back to the red team's favor. So that's really going to play heavy for them, because it looks like they've already taken the tier 2 towers out, tier 2 gate out, tier 2 wall out. And they might be able to take that out now too. Red really pushing hard. Nimble still really high in mana, and we still see that Ender Wiggin and Ender Wiggin and Zulu combo really taking down those supports from the Fienders. Val's back in it, so we might be able to see a lot of damage going down. Ender Wiggin, his hologram chipping the skills out of the battle there. Ono's jumping out. So we do have the first fortress down for the red team, so they only have one left. A second fortress going down actually earlier in this game. So I actually didn't catch when that went down. So it looks like this core is very vulnerable with a three level difference in their experiences. I think red has a good chance of winning this in the next 5 to 10 minutes. We do see that red is starting to run low, Nimble low on health, as well as mana. Ono's trying to stay with Nimble as much as possible to keep the heals coming. But it looks like Onus is opting to possibly engage still, even without Nimble's help. And Nimble actually coming back, so this is going to work really well for them. The Purifier Being is just doing so much damage, so unfortunately, and Nebula is unable to clean up. So Temp Morales is going to get chased here, looks like by the Wombo combo, Zulu, and Interwigan. Ono's trying to do some damage where they can. Looks like Major Striker back in this. Alpha Panda is going to go ahead and run right into the stasis, unfortunately. But still chasing. We do see the ult go off and Nimble going down, so he's able to do some damage. Enderwigan going down. So he takes down 2 on his own. Looks like we're still at a deficit. We only got DMV, and it looks like we only have Vala left, and it's going to leave him 3v1, and the core is very vulnerable without this heavy units to draw fire. Alright, Zulu's going to go ahead and try to take down Major Striker, blinking out wisely. So we do have the siege tanks going to go ahead and siege equipment, wrapping this up, and GG, red team wins. Alright, that was Bonus Horde Gaming. Thanks for watching. Definitely like or follow this video and the channel if you enjoyed. See you later.